Hello, everybody who wants to be buddy with their body or who is already buddy with their body.
In this video, we will tell you what is the best environment for your body to really heal.
Doesn't matter what you have to heal. It applies for anything because it's universal law.
And the thing is to get out of the way. I don't know if it's called metacognition. I was looking up the word and it didn't really have the meaning that I was thinking it does.
So say it like to a 3-year-old.
So what I understand from it is that we, instead of putting our attention to things and people and places, we put our attention into nothing. We usually always have a very narrow focus. We just focus on the things we have in front of us. We see something, we label it, we want to do something with it. And what we want to do instead is to broaden our focus, to completely become aware of the space around us. I could become aware of the space here around this entire house, this valley, and this allows your body to actually have a break because you're finally out of the way.
I'm using this a lot when I am overwhelmed with stuff. I have to clean a lot of things and I am having time pressure and I just want to take a break from myself. It's so soothing for my nerves to just... It's really hard to do it because your body wants to do stuff and you want to do stuff. But if you say, okay, now we are thinking about nothing. Just close your eyes, think about nothingness, blackness, and the body's like, all right, so you get 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20. Okay, so we'll do nothing. Okay, but it's so cool to take a break from yourself or from myself. Feeling so good. And the brain, which is compartmentalized, like, you know, everything is doing everything else, it's become more like a unity. And it just talks
because
to
you
each
just
other
shift from one thought to another.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to take care of the dog. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want to look up this on the internet. And why doesn't it work? Why does the healing not really work that well when we are not in a broad focus? The reason is because from the moment we wake up, we're usually in the program. And our body and our mind are performing. They are in action. They are in survival mode very often.
How many times have you thought about, I have to do something, I still have to go somewhere, you know, you want to have your cup of tea or water or whatever, and you know that you have to switch off or pick up your phone or switch off the washing machine and so on, and you know you have to get up and you are constantly in this, I have to get up. I don't know when it's gonna ring the phone, but I have to get up. It's over there and it's not next to me, so I can't relax. And what he says, it happens to the brain then.
Your body knows, okay, now it's not a time to regenerate. Now it's not a time to heal. Now I have to be ready and all my resources have to be available to serve you in this day and with all these tasks. And if you're in survival emotions, if you're feeling anxious, stressed out, depressed, angry, then even more energy is mobilized from the body and it will actually not stay level, but it will actually start to deplete your energy. And only when we go to sleep at night and we actually turn off, we go into that blackness, the body can restore.
Yeah.
For some reason, they say in my home in Switzerland, they were always saying, Schlaf ist die beste Medizin, sleep is the best medicine. Because that's
We
where the
also
body
say it.
restores. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's today, you know, I went just to get a cold shower because it's really hot today. It's very big heat, and I was having the thought in a shower, you know. I became so angry. I remembered one person who used to make me angry, and I became so angry, and the body was really, you can feel this reaction, you know, on your whole body, how much it mobilizes. Like, what am I doing? Like, here I am away from that person, but I met that person yesterday. The body is just like ready, you know, ready to react, whatever.
It's not just a simple thought, a simple empty thought. Your body is actually getting ready to
anger,
fight.
Anger or whatever emotion is already mobilizing special chemicals and special brain circuits in the
Adrenaline
body.
is pumping in your extremities.
Exactly. Muscle groups are ready, and you're just about to get triggered, and you're like, what am I doing here? Okay, and I did a little meditation, like 15 minutes, and I realized it is really hard to just stop the body, do nothing. Of course it doesn't work. I am not good at it, I sometimes think all the time what I have to do and whatever, and I have little tiny windows there where I'm in a blackness, but it counts. It really counts, and you can become really good at it.
And we have now an even bigger challenge because of the age of technology and social media. What do we do with those empty breaks usually? We usually fill them with being on the phone. And our bodies,
Yes.
even then, is not regenerating and healing, of course. It is still in action mode. It is still performing. It is still using your energy.
Especially scrolling on Instagram. It basically trains your body what you don't want it to do, because you want to take a break from you, and then you just train your body to just, oh, here is 10-second video, here is a 20-second video, okay, I'll do 50 of those in a row, and then you are trained. Your brain is trained to constantly switch from one thing to another, and you have to do this, and you are just basically programming yourself into this. It's funny, isn't it?
So we all have ADD
And
at the end
then
of the day.
when you close your eyes and think about nothing, or open your eyes and sit and look into the tree, then you are done. I am done. I have to deal with this too. So that's really a good information to remember and practice this, especially if you are like 20 minutes on Instagram, then try 20 minutes trying to be like in a blackness. It's not gonna
Nothing,
work.
and also not really try to not think. In the past, I believe, when we didn't have technology and social media and so on, we couldn't fill our empty time that often. People were probably bored a lot.
No.
And yes, like you're living and or it's just normal. It's you have empty breaks in between. You look into the nature, you just go for a walk.
It was simpler. And actually, yeah, we can call it boredom, but also people, were like, we need to be bored. Our brain has to be bored to open up for bigger creation. That's why kids, it's much better to take all those distractions from them and let them be bored, because the brain is like cleansing and creates more openings for, mom, I want to color something, I want to paint something. I heard it from my nephews a lot. When they are bored, they want to rebuild something, or create the things for the birds, the home for birds and so on, and they would never do it if they are constantly on Instagram or constantly.
No. You wouldn't have space to become creative.
Yeah. And also
And creativity is also a regenerative state.
So I was saying to Raphael, hey, and okay, my wound would heal anyways,
Yes.
even though I'm crazy running around and cleaning.
I have here a
Yeah.
little wound.
I have here a little wound.
Yes, you have a lot, right?
My nail is growing back already, but it does it. But the
Yes.
body is such a great body. That body knows, hey, this nail it is, and this millimeters and spots I need to regenerate. I need to create new nail right in here. They don't create it in here or here. In here. It's funny. It's perfect, super intelligence. And then I'm saying, but I can heal anyways. And he's like, yeah, but when you do that and when you sleep, you heal much faster. And also from autoimmune conditions.
When you have a broad focus more, when you focus more on nothing, like it's you going out of the way, it is going better, it goes faster. If you're not doing it, then you're still regenerating when you sleep, you still regenerate during the day, especially if you're in a good state, you're not you're maybe not super joyful and exuberant in life, but you're good. But if you're in survival, if you're in a really bad state, it will actually heal even less. It
I-
can cause more problems on top of that.
I actually love people who say, you know, how are you? Oh, I'm so happy and so on. Okay, I don't buy that much. But if somebody says, I'm good, I'm really good, you know, I totally know that those people are good. They are really, really good. And they don't have to pretend or act for me. Okay, I'm so happy and everything is unicorns and rainbows.
You
but
know if
I'm
it's
good.
authentic or not.
You know, I'm just good.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I think I would like to be too. Like, I'm good. I'm really good.
And in this state, your body can still regenerate because you're in a good
Yeah,
state.
you're good.
And you're probably not overloading yourself constantly with your thoughts and the things that you have to do. So it's just a skill like with anything else. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. And also the more your body can regenerate. We can go more into detail if you want to. But we hope that this was a very informing and we feel a very important video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here.
We make all the videos important.
Oh yeah.
So enjoy it and remind yourself again. And it's sometimes good for us also to remind us.
See you next time.
See you.